We'll go ahead and get started with Drew Hill.
Hey, John, last year, especially at the end of the year, we heard a lot about the underdog role, getting picked 27th. When you go into this season now, a lot of these predictions are coming out, projections. They don't have you pegged as a playoff team again. Do you take notice of that, and is that motivating for you?
It is motivating. I know for me it is. And I know it is for my teammates as well. We know what we have to do. Right now, our focus is on, this training camp, preparing for the season. And at the end of the season, if we do the right things, we'll be in position to make the playoffs.
Next, we'll go to Evan Barnes.
Last year, you guys kind of had this, for you personally, do you feel that you're more comfortable this year now that you've had kind of the, this is your second training camp? What feels different for you coming into this year than say last year?
I could say, this year I know what to expect. It is different, with COVID, but, having a year under my belt, experiencing and learning a lot of things from my rookie season. I'm very comfortable going into my second season.
Terry Davis.
What's up, Ja? Hello, what's up? Can you hear me? Okay. Hey, Ja, last year y'all had some leaders, that left this team. Are you looking to get, that leadership role in the locker room, getting up in players' face to get them to do what they need to do? Because I know last year you was just trying to learn the thing, but are you willing to do that, or do you have somebody on your team that can take their leadership role to get people in line and do what they need to do?
I'm willing to do that. And, if I'm having a bad day, I expect my teammates to do the same. So, we have to all hold each other accountable. But as far as, being a leader, I feel like that's my job. So I'm ready for it.
Peter Fleischer.
Hey, Ja, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Awesome. So I wanted to ask, there's a video circulating around Instagram that claims to show you at the party that happened last weekend in Memphis. It's gotten a lot of attention, particularly from the health department, for the number of people there, for the lack of masks. Do you have any comment on that video and kind of how seriously have you had to adjust the way that you've had to live due to COVID coming into the season? Thanks.
I just have to, be more aware of the situation and, what I do. As far as that, I should have, had a mask on throughout the party, but, I'm still learning all the rules and protocols that the NBA has handed to us this year. And, our coaches and our head people in the organization constantly remind us of everything, every day. So I expect, more and more stuff to, come as the season go on with the protocols, and, me and my teammates all, will learn it and held each other accountable for stuff.
Teresa Walker.
Ja, what is it that maybe you want to work on or have been working on to try to add or improve in your game going into your second season?
I can say I gained about, 5 pounds, working, at IMG Academy and also with the Grizzlies staff. So that was, one of the main things going into year two that I, wanted to, improve on. And I've been working with IMG and Blake and Dave here with shooting. I've been getting a lot of reps in, and my percentages have, improved from every workout that I had since the season went off. So, just keep tracking those and, attacking the season and, prove everybody wrong is my number one goal. And I know with those things, I'll be able to do that.
Mike Sadie.
Hey, Ja, with Jaren and Justice, still coming back from their injuries, you put a lot on yourself in the bubble without those guys. Do you feel even more pressure to start the season without having two of the other 4 starters on the floor with you? And how much of it are you putting on yourself to make sure this thing keeps clicking even without 2 starters?
With being a leader, I put a lot of pressure on myself. But, we didn't have, those guys in the bubble, which, was a loss for us. but we have to play with what we have. I feel like we have a lot of talent on this team, as I've been saying since, I got here. We just got to focus on, what we have right now. Go in and attack each game like we do any other game. We can't worry about who's playing and who's not playing.
Sean Coleman. Sean, you there?
John, going into this last season, you emerged as one of the premier fourth quarter producers in the league, especially when it came to scoring. And it certainly seems like that's going to be needed again at the start of this season. Is it a mixture of no moment is too big for you, plus knowing that your ability to get to the rim truly stands out in the fourth quarter? What really makes you successful at that point of the game?
I live for those moments. I like when the, odds or pressure is stacked against me. So I feel like that's when I thrive the best. But as far as, the fourth quarter, I see that as winning time. And I'm going to have to, do whatever I have to, put my team in a position to win the basketball game, whether if it's me scoring or, me setting up my teammates for some basket or whatever to win the game. So.
Jonathan Marshall.
Hey, what's going on, Ja?
How you doing?
Good, good. With so much uncertainty, you see what's going on with the NFL and the games being switched and things being postponed. Mentally, how are you preparing yourself for just the unpredictable nature of this pandemic and the responsibility you guys have in the locker room to just make sure you guys are doing what you're supposed to do to make sure, everything goes smoothly as possible?
I don't even know, honestly. I guess you just got to, prepare for, anything that happens. But as far as us as the Grizzlies, like I said before, our coaches and organization, tell us the protocols almost each and every day. So we, try to do our best at it, whether it's getting tested, everybody, wear their mask around. We just, I guess, can't be the team that have positive COVID cases.
Megan Triplett.
Hey, Ja, we've seen you tweet out, kind of welcome to Memphis, all the new guys, but what makes you really excited about working with this new group that we've drafted and have also signed?
I feel like, we drafted a good class this year. We added some shooting, a lot of, people who can guard multiple positions. It's just, me, being here. I try to, do whatever I can to help those guys. I had guys help me my first year coming in, and I'm just trying to make them as comfortable as possible and, show them what Memphis is about.
Parker Fleming.
Hey, Ja, just from the bubble, what were some of the biggest takeaways that you drew both in your personal game, but also from watching some of the performances in the playoffs?
Can you repeat that, please?
Sorry about that. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Just from the bubble, what were some of your biggest takeaways from both your personal game, but also the performances that we saw in the playoffs?
As for me, I feel like I could have been better in a lot of places. Obviously, I didn't get the job done, so that's a big takeaway. But as performances in the playoffs, we had a lot of guys who, how we say it, went crazy, scoring a lot of points, especially young talent. So as far as that bubble situation, I feel like a lot of guys, thrived in that. It probably felt like it was easier without the fans. It's just like you playing, no travel or anything. But that's really about it.
Dwayne Rankin.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Ja, just looking back just on last season, there were two guys that you played with that, as far as Jay Crowder and Josh Jackson. What's your takeaways from those two? Obviously, Jay didn't finish with you guys, but made a difference why he was there. Coach raved about him yesterday. What's the impressions or what are your takeaways from playing with Crowder and Josh Jackson?
Both of those guys, anytime they're out on the floor, They're going to give you their all. They can do a lot for a team. I definitely, enjoy both of those guys here. Both of them still my bros. I wish them the best in their careers. But, they can, like I said, do a lot on the floor, whether it's the scoring or defending somebody on the other end. So.
Is there anything that each of them did for you individually that you can appreciate?
They both helped me out a lot, whether it was talking, just telling me about the league. Coming in, Jay definitely, took me under his wing. You can see almost every time if he's playing or if something happened with him that, I'm saying something about it. He definitely, took me under his wing and helped me out a lot. Still talk to him now. So, I appreciate that.
Sharon Brown.
Hey, Ja, how you doing?
How you doing?
Is there any added pressure for you and the guys to try to prove everybody wrong who had you guys like 10th in the preseason standings?
Nah, not at all. I feel like as of now, we're used to it. So I feel like it's nothing new for us. We just got to go out and handle business.
Keith Parrish.
Hey, Ja, how's it going?
How you doing?
There's a lot of roster continuity on the team. So what are you looking for from the new guys, like from the rookies, or what's something you're interested to see in training camp from the guys you don't know so well yet?
I'm just really ready to see, what kind of team we're going to be, especially with the new guys. I feel like, we have some very talented guys coming in, guys who, willing to work, guys who are about the right things. And I feel like as a team, that will help us a lot. So I'm excited to see, what they bring to the table.
Peter Edmiston.
Yeah, Ja, you talked about gaining 5 pounds of muscle and doing a lot of work in the offseason at IMG and elsewhere. What specifically did you work on with your game? You said you weren't necessarily satisfied with your performance in the bubble. What are the things that you've specifically been working on and want to unleash this year?
Everything.
That's it, everything?
I feel like it's that simple.
Mike Sadie.
Hey, Ja, everything that happened with you last year, number 2 pick, rookie of the year, but you're just still 21 years old. How hard has this pandemic been on you and just being able to be you and enjoy yourself when you got so many things that you're not able to do as a young guy trying to build your brand in the NBA? How hard has this been for you?
I don't think it's as hard as, people might make it seem. Before the number 2 pick, rookie of the year, I've been a guy that's, been inside the house, just working on my game. And I feel like during this pandemic, I've been doing the same thing. I feel like the hard part as of now is, just having the privacy and freedom. I tell, my family, I trade my privacy and freedom any day with them because, I can't go out and, just go get something to eat or anything because, people will recognize me. But, I feel like that was just the hard part. I can't get out, and enjoy myself without something happening. So.
Well, I know that these protocols are all in place for y'all's safety and to get the NBA season done, but we don't get tested every day. How hard are these protocols on you guys and your teammates to get tested every day just to be able to do the game you love to play?
I'm not a fan of the testing. It hurts, but if that's, what I have to do to play the, game I love and, do what I have to do, then I'll do it. So.
All right, that's all the time we have today. Thank you for joining us, Ja.
No problem.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.